a glance at a young black man in a flight suit, striding confidently toward the screen. At a distance of 5 meters, he suddenly turns right and strides briskly toward a stealth fighter jet on the right side. The scene before us is at Langley Eustis Joint Air Force Base in Virginia, USA. A photographer captures close-up footage inside the base. Through this video, we get a clear, close-up view of the pilot piloting the stealth aircraft from startup to takeoff, as well as the entire process of extreme aerial maneuvers. After the pilot climbs into the cockpit via a ladder, he stands above the seat, adjusting his flight suit. Meanwhile, a ground mechanic turns and climbs the ladder outside the cockpit, entering the aircraft's cockpit. Meanwhile, the photographer's lens zooms in, allowing us to see more details inside the cockpit. The pilot looks around, adjusting his seat for comfort while connecting communication and inflating interfaces with the aircraft. "I'm hungry. I'll eat something to replenish my energy," he says, grabbing a Snickers chocolate bar he bought from the TikTok store for less than $9. After a while, the mechanic leans forward, extending his right hand to assist the pilot in fastening his seatbelt. Many viewers in the comments section, including myself, wonder if the mechanic's only role is to assist with the seatbelt. Due to my lack of experience flying stealth aircraft, I can only guess that the mechanic is there to fasten the seatbelt. After fastening the seatbelt, the pilot and the mechanic shake hands, smiling. The mechanic then climbs down the ladder and removes it from the outside of the cockpit, a ceremonial gesture indicating that the aircraft is about to proceed with its procedures. The photographer's lens pulls back, revealing the full profile of the aircraft. This is an F-22 stealth fighter jet, jointly developed and produced by Lockheed Martin and Boeing's Defense, Space and Security Division in 1997. It is a twin-engine, all-weather, fifth-generation stealth air superiority fighter, codenamed Raptor. The aircraft is 18.92 meters long, 5.08 meters high, with a wingspan of 13.56 meters and a maximum takeoff weight of 38 tons. Its maximum speed is 2.25 Mach. Two mechanics don noise-canceling headphones and turn to face the aircraft. Then one raises his hand, making a gesture indicating readiness to start, and the pilot presses the aircraft's start button. The engines ignite, and after 10 seconds, the engines successfully start. The pilot presses the cockpit close button, and the canopy slowly closes. Meanwhile, the two mechanics separate, one going to the front of the aircraft and the other to the back. The pilot begins the final pre-flight check, commanding various parts of the aircraft's body to move according to his instructions. The mechanic then inspects the exterior of the aircraft for any abnormalities. After confirming everything is in order, the mechanics signal to the pilot that the wing movement test is successful. They then assemble on the right side of the aircraft, awaiting further instructions. The control tower gives clearance for takeoff. Inside the cockpit, the pilot signals readiness for takeoff, and the mechanics respond quickly. The pilot releases the brakes, pushes the throttle, and the F-22 begins to accelerate down the runway. Upon reaching the takeoff line, the pilot pushes the throttle to full power, and the aircraft lifts off the ground, its engines roaring. After about 150 meters of takeoff roll, the aircraft is airborne, with the engines providing continuous power. The pilot executes a sharp climb, pulling the aircraft 90 degrees upward, demonstrating the unique Cobra maneuver of the F-22. Afterward, the pilot performs a series of maneuvers, including sprint acceleration, sudden braking, vertical climb, and 360-degree rolls, showcasing the aircraft's agility. Following these maneuvers, the pilot performs a steep dive, followed by a rapid acceleration, demonstrating the aircraft's speed and maneuverability. Throughout these maneuvers, it's evident that both the aircraft's engine performance and structural integrity are exceptional, matched only by the physical endurance of the pilot. After approximately 40 minutes of aerobatic maneuvers, the pilot brings the F-22 back to the runway for landing, executing a smooth touchdown. He taxis the aircraft at a 30-degree angle before coming to a stop. With that, the mission concludes.